Who do we have here? I have a 2300 rated player. Account looks good. Let's go with the King's Pawn opening. Okay, opponent is going for the Sicilian. I'm going to play the Smith Morra Gambit. The guy is a strong player. Maybe I should not be playing such a gambit against this guy. But let's see what opponent is up to. Opponent captures. Smith Morra Gambit we have. Opponent is thinking. Okay, opponent plays. I think that's a line. Capturing here is a move. Capture here. Is that the move? Maybe probably the move. I don't know. Let's go here. Alright, let's go here. I think my opponent is playing it just fine. Alright, let's go challenge this evil bishop. Before this knight lands here and becomes a menace. Alright, let me finish my development. I'm looking at castling on the next move. Opponent captures there. Do I have an issue with that? Not really. Opponent is eyeing this pawn. Opponent wants to go here. Opponent wants to go here. I see that my opponent wants to go here, but immediately my opponent goes there, I'm looking at playing a move like this. So let's castle first. My opponent plays a move like this. I'm just going to capture here, and I'm hitting the queen. Opponent might end up getting their pawn back, but I guess I am okay with capturing here. I'm hitting my opponent's queen. If the queen capture here, that is bad. The opponent queen has to go back somewhere here. Queen has to go back here, and the queen is opponent is chilling. Opponent is definitely chilling. When I move my knight back, then opponent is threatening this pawn, and there's just no easy way for me to hold on to the pawn, so I'll be losing the pawn. When opponent finds that move, any move like this makes absolutely no sense. So I guess this is the way. And it appears like I have some lead in development here. If opponent captures here, I'm just going to capture here. So I have 3 pieces attacking this. Ooh, I think I'm liking my position here. If opponent captures here, I can just capture here. That's a free piece. If opponent captures here, I can capture here. Okay, I just gain the tempo on the queen. They can just move the queen. And the opponent should be chilling. Opponent can move the queen and they should be chilling. A move like this comes to mind. A move like that comes to mind. Just trying to put pressure on this pawn immediately. And a move like this doesn't really seem to do anything for me. And that probably doesn't do nothing for me. Instead, I'm looking at playing a move like this. I think I'm looking at playing a move like this now. If opponent captures here, I can just capture back. And at the end of the line, I should be able to capture here. So I guess I'm okay with that line. After I move like this, opponent captures here. Opponent may not want to do that, but let's proceed with a move like this. Just complete our development. I have a lead in development, but I'm not seeing what I'm doing with that lead now. Right now, I'm not really seeing what I'm doing with the lead in development. Opponent would like to just develop under castle. I wish I have a light square bishop sitting here. Then a move like this comes to mind. And if opponent plays this move, what do we really have? There's nothing much. Except trying to hold on to my pawn and saying, bro, I'm not really interested in losing that pawn. I think I like this move now. Trying to hold on to the pawn, and I'm simply saying, if you castle this way, I'm going to play a move like this, and that should end up winning me the exchange. That should win me the exchange. So that's something I'm looking at doing right now. Okay, opponent castles regardless. I believe opponent has calculated this, but what is opponent seeing that I'm not seeing? Is there something opponent is seeing that I'm not seeing? Let's say I go here now. How are you stopping this checkmate? Okay, I'm not seeing what my opponent is seeing. If I go here now, okay, now I see what my opponent is seeing. If I go here now, opponent can capture this way. And it's not like I have checkmate. I do not have checkmate then. Okay, now I'm looking at just going here. Just trying to infiltrate and trying to win this pawn. Not really, maybe. Not really, because this is not really under attack. So opponent can just move it somewhere. Opponent can afford to play moves like this, maybe push pawn forward. But the rook on the 7th rank should be a good rook. So let's take the rook into the 7th rank. And opponent always has to constantly watch out for this. But maybe opponent can play a move like this. Oh, she's making sense now. I think opponent, okay, if opponent plays a move like this, I just go capture here. When I'm done doubling up, opponent can just play a move like that and opponent is chilling. If opponent plays a move like this and I play a move like this, I think opponent can Okay, if opponent does that, that is offering me a pawn. I don't think I'm not interested in capturing the pawn. Is there a reason I should not be? I think I'm going to grab the pawn. Okay, let's go here. I think I have to play a move like this to keep everything defended. Opponent cannot really capture here. My queen is defending this square. What if opponent strikes with a move like this? My goodness me. Look at that. Look at that. How did I miss that? Could I have missed that? How did I miss that? That is insane. How did I miss that? I was pinned to my rook, and if I capture here, that is just checkmate. That is going to be checkmate. That was an amazing move. Maybe my opponent calculated all of that when they sacked that pawn. Looks like it. Okay, let's see what my opponent plays next. A move like this might follow. Looks interesting. Okay, opponent plays that move. I like a move like this, but that's just asking to get checkmated. So I like a move like this. I like a move like this. It's not like I'm threatening to capture there, because that is defended. That is defended. If I play a move like this, that is defended tactically, because the moment I go capture here, opponent has a check here. And that is checkmate. So tactically, that is defended. So I'm looking at going crazy here and just creating a loft for my king. Now I'm setting this move up. That's a move I'm setting up right now. I want to play a move like this, and I'm already looking at going here with a check. Let's see how my opponent handles this. This is pure chaos. This is what I call pure chaos. Do I worry about a move like this? Want to look on your opponent's forward move. A move like this. Where's that piece going? Oops. Oops. That's a move we need to keep an eye on. Wow. That's a move we actually need to keep an eye on. Okay, the moment opponent plays a move like this, I'm already tempted to go here. Saying if you go capture here now, I can capture here. But there's a problem with that. I'm tempted to go here, but there is a problem with that. There is a problem with going there now. Problem is that maybe opponent can sack here. And after a move like this, then he check here. And after all of the trade, opponent can capture here. Now just be downward piece and I have nothing. I can't play that move. And I like to have my queen seated here. Queen is not sitting there, I guess. What else can I play? A move like this comes to mind now. Looking at playing a move like this, also a move like this. Okay, I'm not going anywhere with all of those moves. A move like this, I don't think I really like. I'm looking at playing a move like this, just having an eye on this square, while still having this move in mind. All right, let's go here. Let's not burn time. What if I go here? Okay, I still need to watch out for this. I still need to watch out for that. So let's go here instead. Let's go here. Let's make sure we are keeping an eye here. We're also overprotecting this square. Overprotect this square. I have more time than my opponent, but my opponent's activity is crazy. Opponent's piece activity is crazy. I can't really move this the way I would like to move it. Moving it is asking for trouble over here. Ouch. Talk about domination. Talk about pure domination. Okay, now I'm looking at going here. I think now looks like it makes sense. Opponent can go here, but then I just capture here. Am I not chilling? I think I like that position. So I'm looking at going here now. Threatening checkmate here. If opponent push pawn, that is even bad because I just capture here for free. But if I go here now, opponent just has to capture this way. And I have nothing, bro. I have absolutely nothing. Oh, while a move like this looks very reasonable, the moment I play that move, this is no longer defended. The opponent can capture here, defend this, while also defending this. Sad position. Opponent is burning time. That I think I like. Move like this comes to mind, but okay, opponent cannot capture here because then I just capture here and I'm chilling. So a move like this comes to mind. How is my opponent going to respond to that? Guy is burning a lot of time. Guys, the guy is calculating some tactic here. Opponent might be calculating some tactic here. But if the tactic doesn't work, bro is getting flagged. Or is bro worried about this move? There's nothing there. There's really nothing there. The moment I play a move like this, you just capture here. Just capture here, defend this and defend everything. What's that move? Oh, what's that move? Capture here, opponent captures here. I play some goofy move like this, opponent captures here. Oh, if I capture here, opponent captures here. I'm already looking at going here. Okay, I guess I have to capture here. Can't really play any of those moves. So let's capture here. There's something I should worry about here. This my knight is hanging. I would like to move it. If I move the knight, opponent lands a check here and I move away. Oh, I can't really move the knight here. And that's a move that comes to mind. That's a move that comes to mind, not a move I can play. I move the knight here, a check here wins my knight. A check there wins my knight. So what if I go back here? I'm going to keep everything defended. If I go back here, opponent might play a move like this again. Let's go back here. Let's keep this defended. And the opponent is threatening to go here again. Opponent is threatening to go there again. Let's go here. Opponent goes here now. I just capture the evil knight. Go away, evil knight. Oh, opponent plays that. Oh, opponent plays that move. Opponent has this move. I'm looking at a check here. Not a very useful check. Not a very useful check. Opponent has this pawn. Okay, opponent doesn't go for the pawn. I'm looking at just keeping everything rock solid. Just defending that. I'm looking at this pawn. Not like a pawn I can really capture. Let's go here. I need to move fast. Let's flag this guy. Trying to flag this guy. Position seems to be equal material wise, but aside from material being equal, not sure there's any other thing that is equal in the position. I'm trying to go for some kind of activity and putting pressure here if my knight lands here. Opponent has just 30 seconds. The guy is getting flagged. Oops. Let's land a check here. Very useless check, but let's land it. Let's land the check there. Opponent doesn't even capture. Right. Let's go here. I'm flagging this guy. Oopsies. This is defended for now. Oops. That's a queen, bro. Give me the evil queen. Give me the queen. And that is a win. That right there is a win. Let's quickly take a look at this game. What happened in this game? Opponent played out with the speed of a snail. Opponent was very slow. Played with 74.2% accuracy. Opponent played with 73.4%. Not the best game for 2300s, even though I've never got into 2300 before. It was the Smith-Morra Gambit, and this going for this is not the best way to play. But for some reason, I always play that. And get myself into trouble, I guess. And after all of this trade, okay, that was a nice move. I had the advantage. I had to play this move. Okay, let's quickly take a look. I had to play this move. And after opening captures here, isn't capturing here the next move? Or what do I do here? Let's quickly take a look. What do we do here? Oh, then I go rook d1, putting pressure here. Engine is already suggesting a move like this. Then knight to h5. I guess that's the idea behind all of this. Behind bringing the knight here, just trying to put pressure here. Okay, I did not play any of that. Knight to h5. Yes, I did not play any of that. Instead, I just went back with my knight. And I tried to hold on to my pawn. The engine is frowning at that. I thought I was being clever with a move like this, and capture there, and it's a mistake. That move is also a mistake. This was not a very easy game to play. The best move were not too obvious, and a move like this, trying to make sure this pawn is defended, was just bad. I think defending the pawn this way would have been a way to go, which is the best move. Just bring the rook over here, defend the pawn, but I did not play that. Instead, and my opponent sacked the rook. If I capture the rook, I just lose this, and that's checkmate. And the position was just equal, and I was just trying to flag my opponent. I realized I had more time advantage, and my opponent had the opportunity to capture this pawn. Opponent refused to. Instead, they retreated. Then I landed a check here, which is the best move. Then I captured there, which is not good. The engine is suggesting g4. I actually looked on this move, but I was not seeing what I have there. Oops. I think if opponent captures here now, what do we really have? We can capture here. And after you save this piece, I have a check here. Oh, it's brutal, guys. Okay, the engine is even frowning at capturing that way. The engine is confused. Capturing here, so this is the top engine move. But when you play it, it's calling it a mistake. And after a move like this, I think we can just capture here. Oh, not that. We can't. We have to go e7. Oh. Look at that, guys. Look at that. If opponent captures here, we simply capture here. We are threatening to promote next, and the king is far from that piece. But what if opponent goes here? This is quite complicated. Then we go g5. This is quite complicated. I guess maybe we just find a way to get this king out of the game. Oh, I see. After I move like this, we trade here. The threat is to come here next and offer a trade that opponent cannot hold on to. If opponent tries to play a move like this, we just go here. And the idea is simple. Play a move like this, just capture this. And after all of the trade, if opponent decides to capture here, we can capture a check. The king can't go here thanks to our pawn. Promote, and we are just left with a completely winning position. But I did not find any of this. After this check, which I just gave the check for the sake of just giving a check, then I captured here. And the position is equal now again. Just completely equal now. I realized I had more time advantage, and that's bad. My opponent found the follow-up, but not that. because that's a queen and my opponent found the resign button. Let's get another game started. Okay, we have a 21 or 2200 here, and we are playing with the black pieces. Let's go for the French defense. I have the French defense on the board. Opponent is playing this weird. What is this? The King's Indian attack in the French defense. I think I'm going to capture here and then push pawn. Opponent is playing this in a way I've not really seen. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. Let's go here. Let's go here. I don't want any evil knight landing here. I'm just taking away all of that squares from the knight. Opponent might not be interested in castling here. That we see. I see that happening. I don't want to lose my my dark square bishop. I think for some reason I don't want to lose my dark square bishop because I already moved this pawn here. So I don't want to have a lot of dark square weaknesses around my king. So let's go back here. I'm looking at just putting the bishop here, just fianchet to the bishop that way. Since my opponent is not very interested in castling, we just need to be very careful. Capturing here comes to mind and just doubling my opponent's pawn. Looks like my opponent is going to castle here, but let's see. Let's see how my opponent handles this. Capturing here comes to mind, but I think I also like a move like this. I don't want this evil knight hopping forward, so I'm going to play a move like this. Oops. Okay, my queen is defending that. For a moment, I thought I just blundered material. And then I'm looking at kicking this knight and making sure the knight cannot come forward. Making sure the knight can't come forward. Knight, you cannot come forward. All right, I'm looking at going here. Probably going here and then here. Let's see. My queen, I should be looking for ways to bring my queen into the game and staying away from this craziness. If we go here now, opponent has this check, and if I go here now, opponent has something else. And since I have castled, check might not be a check I really want. That check just stops me from castling, so I'm going to castle my king right now. I'm going to castle right now. Oops, guys, opponent can capture here now, but I don't think that's a move. That's a move I'm too scared of. I think we can capture. Oh, for a moment I thought we could capture here and then play something else. Let's go here. A move like this comes to mind, but I'm not really buying it. A move like this, trying to weaken my king side, also comes to mind. I would like to go capture here, but for now we do not have that. And I'm looking at playing a move like this, but opponent is going to push pawn forward. Okay, if opponent push pawn forward, if I go here now, if opponent push pawn forward, okay, I'm looking at playing a move like this as well, but that is setting this up for my opponent. So what if I just go here? What if I just go here? Okay, let's calculate here. This is kind of a critical position. I'm looking at playing a move like this. Doesn't seem to do anything, but set up something here. Okay, what if I go here? I think I like that move. I prefer that move. Just trying to bring my king into the queen into the attack. Now a move like this comes to mind. This is opposite side castling. If my attack crash, if my attack comes in first, I should win. A move like this, just making sure if they play a move like this, I can push pawn forward. So let's say we push pawn forward here. Opponent is likely going to push pawn forward. So what if we push pawn forward, then push pawn forward before we start breaking open the king side? Are we on time to do all of that? If I push pawn forward, let's say I go here now. What do we have? Push pawn, opponent can sack. Opponent can push pawn forward, or even push pawn double squares, and that is a fork. I'm looking at going here first. If I go here now, opponent just push pawn. I don't think I like that position. But going here just shuts off my bishop. So let's say we go here now, opponent push pawn forward, and then we go here. Opponent is just going forward again. If I go here, opponent push pawn. If I go here, doesn't work. Okay, let's go here first. If opponent captures here, I can capture here, can't I? I think I should. And if opponent plays this move, I'm looking at sacrificing already. Sacrificing material comes to mind already. Alright, let's hop in a knight here first. Let's hop in a knight here first. Maybe landing a knight here or landing a knight here. Let's see. Landing a knight here also comes to mind. I think I like that. If opponent push pawn forward, that is music to my ears. Pushing pawn forward, I just go back and I'm chilling. I have a knight sitting here. That's going to be a very evil knight. That's going to be an evil knight. That's not the kind of knight opponent wants to have in their position. If opponent captures here, I should be able to capture here. And if opponent sacks this piece, capturing here is asking for trouble. Because how am I defending this checkmate? Maybe I try to start running away. I do not like that position. So if opponent sacks the knight here, that's something we have to calculate before we decide what to do. We would have to decide what to calculate that. Because being a haste to capture there might be asking for trouble. And if opponent plays this move, let's go here. A move like this and sacking here comes to mind. The problem is that my opponent can capture here and it comes with a tempo here. So let's go here now. Let's go here now. Let's see how opponent handles it. But if I still push this pawn, okay, if opponent captures, I just captured here. If opponent does this, I'm going to capture here. I'm already looking at this and just trying to break open my opponent's king side. I'm looking at sacking here as well. Let's go here. A move like this and all of those moves comes to mind. Move like that. I'm looking at this, but opponent has a check here. How is my attack breaking through? I need to break through. A move like this. If I capture here, if opponent captures here, that's not something I really like. I don't like that. I don't want to see that on the board. A move like this. What if I just capture here and opponent? What is opponent doing? Opponent plays a move like this. Okay, then I have this move. Okay, if opponent plays that, okay, I see my opponent trying to play moves like this. After I check, I think I can go here and I should be fine. Okay, so I'm looking at playing a move like this. If opponent goes here, I can capture here. I like my position. After I move like this, if opponent captures, I capture, opponent captures, I capture. What else is opponent playing? Maybe they proceed with a move like this. I'm looking at pushing pawn forward. This is a crazy game, guys. Crazy game. Crazy game. Let's go for craziness. A move like this, I can't really push pawn forward, but I can. I can push pawn forward. If opponent sacks here, we capture here. Okay, let's see. Okay. Do I push pawn forward or just proceed with my attack? I am tempted to just proceed with my attack. After I check here, I go here. Opponent doesn't really have anything I should worry about here. After I check here, I go here. Opponent doesn't have a check here. I think the queen might even be misplaced. So after I check here, what if I even just ignore and go here? And then I have a threat of just coming here and winning my opponent's queen. Ooh, I think I like that. After I check here, I go here. What else does opponent has? Opponent doesn't have any open file to land a check. I'm watching out for all my opponent's check. I'm not seeing any. I think I like this move. Opponent, you ask for this chaos. Can you handle this chaos? Oops, guys. Oops, guys. Maybe I should just go here. If I go here, opponent has this move. Opponent has that move. And this is pinned. So I would like to go here now. But after I move like this, opponent is threatening to capture here with check. If I just go here, opponent has a check here. Okay, they don't. Okay. So let's say I go here now, which I'm very tempted to do. I'm very tempted to go here. Let's say I go here now, the opponent finds this move. I can go for this check and promote to a queen. The opponent is busy capturing there. And then what? A check here comes to mind. Not like I get anything from that. Okay, check here and then I can defend with my queen. Oh, I can't really defend with my queen. Alright, I think I'm just going to proceed with this move. Let's go here. Oh, that's crazily insane. That is insane. That's some crazy stuff right there. I can just capture here, bro. What's that move? A move like this just traps me. I'm looking at just ignoring and landing this check. Just promote to a queen. Promote to a queen and then play moves like this. Capture here. Oh, we can play a move like that. After I move like this, let's see. Capture there with check. Position looks dangerous, but I do not think my opponent has anything, yeah? Position looks dangerous, but I don't think my opponent has anything, yeah? Maybe going here, but then opponent will have moves like this and check. I'm also running out of time, which is not good. If I go here, a check here, I go here, a check here. I'm running out of time. I don't like this. A check here, I move like this. A check here, it doesn't work. A check here. What if I just go here? Opponent played this very aggressively, but that's that for all of the aggression. Really nothing else on the board. A check here, I'm looking at just blocking this way, but then opponent has a check here. I guess I can just block this way again, and opponent has no check anymore. Opponent is looking for the final blow. I'm not buying it. Opponent lets me. I think I want to play a move like this instead. Check here. Am I not running? Check there, am I just not running? My king. Oh, my king is so exposed. King is so exposed. Wow. King is so exposed. If I go here, what else? If I play a move like this, do I worry about this move? If I play a move like this, what else? It feels dangerous. It just feels dangerous. Can't go here. I guess I will have to play a move like this. A move like this comes to mind, guys. Crazy stuff. I have just a minute to figure all of this out. I wish I could land my knight somewhere here. I also wish I have a rook somewhere here. A move like this, I won't be surprised to see. A move like that, bro. What is that move? What is that move? What is that move? If I capture here, what else? A check here. Oh, that's checkmate, guys. The check there is checkmate. Oh my goodness me. That's amazing. That's an amazing move from my opponent. Checkmate. Oh, what was that? What was that? Had to remain here. Oh my goodness, Justice. How did I miss that? How did I miss that? How did I miss that? Let's quickly take a look at this game. Opponent played this game not well. Opponent was just going for chaos. That was my game. That was my game. Played with 67% accuracy. And from the graph, opponent played with 71.4% accuracy. What is this game? What is this game? And from the graph, I was never in serious trouble until I just blundered checkmate in one. It was slightly better for my opponent, slightly better for me, and all of that. But then I just blundered checkmate. Pressure got to me, and I blundered checkmate in one. This was really chaotic. Okay, the engine wanted me to reroute. I was just going for. I was going for all the pawn breaks here. Wait, capturing there was good. Just like that, completely winning. Okay, I just had to go here, guy. I wish I had played this move instead of capturing that, because without the queen on the board, opponent is just not going to deliver checkmate. Oh, I guess I just autopilot that move. I knew I was completely winning here. I knew I was completely winning. But I thought about this move. I just wanted to play something active. And I thought this would be checkmate. But what am I even calculating, Justice? I thought that would be checkmate. Oh, I was running low on time. But 1 minute should be more than enough for me to figure this out. After thinking for like 20-something seconds, more than 30 seconds, I played a bad move. I actually thought about this move. Thought about going here. I thought about several moves here. But I played one move that just ends the game immediately. And that is GG's. Let's get another game rolling. Okay, what do we have here? We have the French defense here. Advanced variation of the French defense. And this is all book moves. So far, so good. A move like this is a common blunder at the beginner level. But my opponent is not a beginner. The opponent knows all of that. We are going to capture here. Bring the knight here. Put pressure on this pawn. Opponent is thinking, okay. The pawn break here I'm already looking at. Let's go here. I think I should have done something else before going for the pawn break. I was thinking of playing a move like this, but I think I'm also okay playing a move like this. Now we have 3 pieces putting pressure on this pawn. Opponent has 2 defending it. A move like this comes to mind. A move like that looks like it defends the pawn while also threatening to go here. Yes, and that is kind of an interesting move. That's an interesting move. Playing a move like this makes no sense to me, so I'm going to play this move instead. If I had played a move like this, that is even inviting trouble. So we can't play that. So instead, I'm going to play a move like this, just keeping everything rock solid. A move like that, very interesting move. Hope I'm not even getting checkmated here. I see my opponent playing a move like this. Opponent is going to give up the bishop pair, be my guess. Yes, that's what we are seeing here. If you are going to give up the bishop pair, be my guess. I would like to play a move like this and just castle next. In the French defense, castling is usually very important. Very important you castle before you end up blundering something. A move like this is not a move I should worry too much about. A move like this, I am looking at kicking this away. Opponent captures here. We have to respond. We have to respond. And after this evil piece moves away, I'm going here and I'm looking at just castling next. Opponent is looking for ways to keep my piece on the center of the board. That is what opponent would like to do. Keep my piece on the center of the board. But I'm not seeing how my opponent does that. That's an interesting move. That's an interesting move. Wow. That's an interesting move. I'm asking questions here. I'm looking at hopping here next. That's an interesting move, but I'm not sure why my opponent played that move. You usually don't want to push pawn in front of your king, and a move like this looks interesting, but I can play this move. And if you capture here, that is inviting trouble. And if you play a move like this, bro is weakening the king. Who am I to say no to that? So let's say I play a move like this. I see my opponent is interested in something here. Opponent is interested in chaos here. Capturing here comes to mind. but may not be interested. What if I just move my queen here, trying to go capture here? What if I push pawn and ask my opponent to do something first before I push pawn? Before I go here, if I push pawn, what if opponent meets that move with this? I'm looking at playing a move like this. A move like this comes to mind as well. Okay, so I think I'm going to push pawn here. Let's see how opponent responds to this. A move like this comes to mind. And one thing here is I'm not yet castled. Opponent wants to make sure that I do not castle, but I think opponent is overdoing it. Opponent is overdoing it with all of these weaknesses. I'm expecting a move like this, and I'm just going here. This would be under attack. I'm threatening to capture a pawn here. For a moment, I was thinking maybe there is some kind of checkmate there. Not really. I was thinking opponent has some kind of checkmate here with this bishop pointing here and all of that. Opponent plays a move like this. I'm just going to capture a check and then capture here. So what if opponent moves this knight? Where are they moving it to? If they move the knight, yes, I can capture here, capture here. Okay, this is under attack. I'm threatening to capture here. In a bid to keep my king on the center of the board, I think opponent has asked for too much trouble. And has my opponent succeeded in keeping my king on the center of the board? I think we can make some argument for that. That maybe they have some success keeping my king there. But let's see. Capturing here only helps me. Capturing there is something I really want to see on the board. Opponent captures there. That's a move I really want to see on the board. Want to see that move on the board. Because if opponent captures here, I capture here. And I'm no longer 2 moves away from castling. I'm just 1 move away from castling. And if I have to, I just castle here, bring another piece into the attack. Opponent plays that. Wow, that's interesting. That one was interesting. Yes, I did not see that coming. Should have seen it coming. Oh, I hate that. I hate that move. How did I not see this backward move? Crazy. I do not have this. I really want to capture here. I do not have it as well. A move like this is the only move I have. That is not a very happy move to play. That's not a very nice move to play. Not a very nice move to play. Okay, I'm looking at capturing here and just playing a move like this and just trying to castle. The moment I capture here, okay, for an opponent that has moves like this that I have to watch out for. What if I don't capture there and just play a move like this? And after the trade, I just land a piece here again. Okay, now that my opponent captures here, I'm happy with this. That I'm happy with. At least now I can castle here, stay away from the chaos in the position. A move like this is something I think my opponent is likely going to play. What was that move, bro? You see the idea behind the move, guys? The idea behind the move is that if I capture here, opponent comes here and try to land a check here. That's the idea. But if I capture here, opponent is not on time to play moves like this, and I'm going to castle. If I capture here, I'm trying to see what my opponent is cooking here. A move like this, opponent is not on time to play it, and I should be able to castle. The opponent resigns. Opponent resigned. That was a bad move. That was a bad move. Whenever you are sacrificing, guys, give it time. Think about the sacrifice before you go for it. Let's quickly take a look at that game. This higher rated player, okay, I played with 85.9% accuracy. I guess this is my best game for today. And opponent played with 76.6. Let's quickly take a look. And I was never in serious trouble. It was a French defense. This is all book move. Okay, that was a mistake. That was a mistake. I should have played a move like this. I always like to go for this, and going for this pawn break, while it is very important in the French defense, when you go for it prematurely, it's just chaos. It's just not good. And just like that, my opponent, okay, yes, you can't be pushing pawns in front of your king. I know what my opponent is trying to do here. My opponent is trying to play aggressively. My opponent is trying to say, okay, justice is here to castle. Let's make sure justice doesn't castle. But bro, you are hurting your king by pushing all of these pawns. I should have just captured there instead. And after a move like this, I was so happy with my position. I thought I was getting this. But then opponent found this move, and that's a great move. That is the only move that keeps some advantage. And after this trade, opponent plays this move. And the idea behind this move, guys, is that if I capture here, opponent plays a move like this and try to land a check here and deliver checkmate. Try to land a check here. Let's say I move somewhere, but it doesn't work. The calculation behind it doesn't work. If I move somewhere, opponent is thinking of moves like this, but okay, yes, it works. It works. The problem here is that the problem with the calculation here is that once I capture here, bro, you are not on time to play this move, because if you play this move now, I'm just going to capture. I am just going to capture. Engine is already suggesting a move like this. Engine is already suggesting a move like this, and then I just follow up this way. Okay, opponent just realizes that that was a blunder, and they just resigned. Guys, if you have made it this far into the video, do not forget to like and subscribe to this channel.